Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Bob Feller, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off with
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Pillar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game. Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Devin Travis is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So striding forward now, Sean Green. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Travis leads off first with 1 away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners on first with one down. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the sixth spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So a runner at first with two away, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
One and one, the count to Joe Carter. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. The 2-2. 3-2 now. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Rendell Grichuk. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Aaron Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 2 for 5. And it's quickly 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled away. And He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Kenny Lofton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lofton, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Drury. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP. I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays, because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Galvis behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. McGuire stands at 6 foot even, bats left, throws right. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is under it. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
One and 0. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. Three and 0 now. 3-0. Devin Travis would be next. Galvis stands at second with 2 gone. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Flying toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Sean Green, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Green is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Alomar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So striding in, Omar Vizquel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Runner, yes.
Vizquel's off and running. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Leonis Martin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. He singled his last time up.
Joe Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Next for the Blue Jays.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoak.
Down to 3-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. From the stretch, fouled off. Grichuk is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1 fouled away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Low for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-0 count. The pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez will be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball well outside. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Galvis calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Now at the plate, Larry Doby. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Digging in now, Reese McGuire as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Lofton comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Gavin Travis.
2 are have gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number two.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Alomar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses again, 2-0. Alomar, a native of Puerto Rico. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Omar Vizquel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Alomar on at first, nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So now Carlos Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Pulled toward right center field. Green is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The right fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And that's too high, ball 2. Martin, a Cuban-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Kevin Plawecki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Plawecki.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Green waits on it. And that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians on top 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Sean Green has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
2-2 the count. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Justin Smoak. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-1.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, pitch from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Another 2-2 offering, and there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Three-2 pitch. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Carter is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry.
Ready for another chance, Larry Doby. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Runner!
The 1-0. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. So he turned to the slide step that time, and it paid off nicely.
Yeah, the slide step is basically a shortened pitching motion that gets the ball to the catcher's hands faster, and it was well executed that time. Might have been the difference between out and safe.
The 1-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They lead it 2-1. Dan Otero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 61. Dan.
Next will be the designated hitter. Randall Grichuk comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for Toronto, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
This is line to left. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Drury, a native Oregonian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Played on the backhand to Santana to get the double play.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He swings and grounds it to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Blue Jays 1. David Phelps please. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the Toronto. 6th.
Number 35, David Phelps.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kenny Lofton. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Kenny Lofton.
First pitch on its way. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Bureau, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lofton stands at second with no outs. Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar.
Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now in the box, Carlos Santana is past batting line against David Phelps. He's 0 for 5. From the stretch. This is in the air to left field. Carter waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's set. The 3-1. High and deep to right. Green ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Indians strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Devin Travis. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Sean Green.
So digging in now, Sean Green. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the belt, the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
So stepping in, Joe Carter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Pilar at third with 2 away. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Martin is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Danny Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Barnes is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-1. Fouled away.
That's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. hit sharply toward the right side. Green back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
50, designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Ball one, no.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Larry Doby would be next if they can keep this inning alive. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Randal Grichuk. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Jim Mesa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Tim Mesa.
Stepping in, Larry Doby, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder, Larry Doby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out.
The left fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Lofton, the runner at second with 1 away. Pickoff move to second. Runner's back. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 2-1. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Freddie Galvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Freddie Galvis.
He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Lofton facing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Devin Travis.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that'll bring up Devin Travis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Two balls and a strike. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bob Feller earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Brad Hand hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us.